And welcome, holy friends from around the world, to another Torah, new Chidushei Torah. With great pleasure, I take a pasuk, a passage from the Tanakh, and I try to break it down as many pieces as I can, and I try to give over a lesson. So, this passage begins, Hodu Lashem ki tov, ki le'olam chazdo. Give thanks to Hashem because He is good, for His kindness is eternal, as it says in the Psalms 118:1. Thank you for coming. It is the simplest pshat. In its simplest pshat, the pasuk means the following: each act of kindness that Hashem does with the Jewish people is not a temporary nature, lasting merely a day or a year, but its effects endure forever. As it says, the kindness of Hashem has not ended, nor His mercies become exhausted. It says in Eicha, Lamentations 3:22. Tzfat Emes said this. As we break down the pasuk, we're able to see many deeper wisdoms inside it. The entire pasuk has the gematria 444, which is the same as the word mikdash, temple. When we give thanks to Hashem, we make for Him a sanctuary, mikdash, a sanctuary, and we too become holy. Mikodesh, also 444. Now, one of the first things Hashem did for His people was to give us the luchos, which is 444. And with this, we are bound to Him for eternity. If you take the words Lemani V'Orchecha, which is gematria 442, numerical value equivalent, which means He will bless you, you add one for each word, you get a total of 444. Now, you have the same gematria with the word Vayoshian, and He helped and rescued them. By praising Hashem, you shower down upon yourself blessing and salvation. If you take the first letters of every word of this pasuk, it also totals 444. The pasuk, Kisheva yipol tzadik v'kam u'rashayim yikashlu v'ra. A righteous man falls down 7 times and gets up. Shlomo Melech said this. King Solomon in Proverbs 24:16. We just had a lesson on that, which is why it's Hashgacha Pratis from God. All these connections of everything we're speaking about. So just gave a lesson last week, and it turns out we had the same 444. So, how does a righteous man raise himself up after falling? He does so by giving thanks to Hashem for both the good and the bad. If you take the word tov, good, and you use the atbash, where you reverse the letters, you get the word nefesh, soul. Tov, nefesh, atbash. When a person has positive thoughts and is always thinking good, their soul is fixed. Also matching this gematria is the word zevach, sacrifice, because one must sacrifice the negativity in their mind and replace it with tov. Now the word hodu lashem, praise Hashem, is gematria 77. When are you supposed to praise Hashem? Also sharing this gematria. Also sharing this gematria is the word milayla. Right? When are you supposed to praise Hashem? Matching the same word hodu Hashem is the word milayla, in the night. As it says now in Tehillim, when I remember you upon my couch, in the night watches I meditate upon you. Psalm 63:7. And should you fulfill this and praise Hashem in the night, which, by the way, is referring to the arising specifically at midnight for Chatzos, to pray the Tikkun Chatzos prayer or to study Torah. So then you have given HaChesed. You have given HaChesed, which is 77. Mercy from heaven, as it says in the Psalms 42:9. By day Hashem will command His kindness, and in the night His resting place is with me. So everything is connected. All the Torah passages, everything connects. We're just connecting the dots. Now, if you add for each word of Hodu Lashem, you get a total of 79, which is the word Hazinu, give ear, to listen. It says in the Zohar, Hashem joins the souls in Gan Eden, in the Garden of Eden, in listening to the Torah that is studied during these hours. Zohar 2:46. The Torah studied at midnight protects the person in death and in Gan Eden. It says in Talmud Chagiga 12. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai states elsewhere, Hashem descends each night to join those who learn Torah after midnight. They are called friends of Hashem. All the angels fear them, and they are granted entry through the royal gates, and no one can obstruct them. It says in the Zohar 3:92. So back to the original passage. Hodu Lashem ki tov, ki lo l'mchazdo. Give thanks to Hashem because He's good, for His kindness is eternal. It says in Psalms 118:1. Now, whether it is during the day or the night, the ability to praise Hashem is a great blessing. The Midrash in Bereshis Rabbah 78 tells us that every day Hashem creates a legion of angels who sing praises to Him, and then they just disappear. If some angels are created just for the simple task of praising Hashem, it must be far more important than we realize. The Midrash mentions that when Moshe spent time studying with Hashem over the 40-day period, climbing the mountain, Moshe could tell what time of day it was by when the angels changed their shifts. In relation to the recitation of Kedusha in prayer, the Zohar in Parshas Balak 190b explains that the angels cannot open their mouth in praise until the Jewish people gather below and say Kadosh. Thus, if the Jewish people throughout the world did not say Kedusha, the angels too would be forced to refrain from saying it. Therefore, you can see that even though Hashem enjoys the praise and the prayers of the angels, our praise raises much higher. When Moshe Rabbeinu ascended to Shemayim to receive Torah, the Malachim objected. This secret treasure, which you kept hidden for 974 generations, before the world was created, you wish to give it to flesh and blood? They asked Hashem. Answer them, HaKadosh Baruch Hu said to Moshe Rabbeinu. Ribbon Shalom, he replied, I'm afraid that they will consume me with the fiery breath of their mouths. Hold on, says Hashem, to the Kisei HaKavod. Hashem told him, and answer them. The Piasetzner Rebbe explains that Moshe Rabbeinu feared the Malachim because he did not realize that he was actually greater than they. The Kisei HaKavod is on a higher level than the angels. Hashem told Moshe to hold on to his throne as proof that he, a mere mortal, had the capacity to reach a level that the angels cannot. So if praise of Hashem is so important, why do we feel awkward sometimes talking to Hashem in thanksgiving? Well, I think in general we lack appreciation for life, our blessings, and the favors done to us from others. At a young age, parents and teachers try to educate children to say thank you, but learning to be sincere and to really appreciate things, that takes humility. For the angels, humility is somewhat of a gift. They're created to fear Hashem and to follow His commands. For some, their only job, as we said, is to come into this world, sing praise, and then go. Maybe for us, it takes a lifetime sometimes to realize that we too are created for this purpose, to praise Hashem and make His name known to all the worlds. To all the world. Thank you so much. Shalom, please share the Divrei Torah. Thank you for coming. Shalom, everyone.